Leave my husband alone! He was my boyfriend first!
This story began differently, with hope and friendship. Laura had been with Jeremiah for 5 years. They had plans, marriage plans, children plans, a future that seemed solid and sure. Jeremiah was everything Laura had wanted: handsome, successful, charming, and Laura was happy. Then came the visit. Laura asked Amanda to come with her to see Jeremiah's new apartment. Amanda had heard so much about him, but they had never met. The apartment was beautiful. Jeremiah was even more handsome than his pictures. He smiled at Amanda in a way that made her stomach flip. Laura didn't notice. 2 days after that visit, Amanda realized she had left her purse at Jeremiah's place. She told herself she would just go get it quickly. She didn't tell Laura. She should have told Laura. Jeremiah opened the door with that same smile. They talked. Then they talked more. Then his hand was on her waist. Then they were in his bedroom. Then everything changed. Amanda tried to forget it. She really did. But Jeremiah kept calling, kept texting, kept showing up, and Amanda kept saying yes. She told herself it wasn't her fault. She told herself Laura would understand. She told herself many lies. When the pregnancy test showed 2 lines, Amanda's world stopped. She sat on her bathroom floor for an hour. Jeremiah's mother found out before Laura did. The old woman was overjoyed. Her first grandchild. She didn't care how it happened. She wanted a wedding immediately. Jeremiah agreed to marry Amanda, not because he loved her, because his mother insisted, because it was the right thing to do, because he was weak. Laura found out from Jeremiah himself. He called her crying, apologizing, saying it was a mistake, saying he still loved her. Laura couldn't breathe. 5 years. 5 years of her life with a man who threw it all away for one night with her best friend. She tried calling Amanda 10 times, 20 times, 50 times. Amanda never answered, never texted back, never explained. The silence hurt more than the betrayal. Laura's world fell apart slowly, then all at once. She couldn't focus at work. She made mistakes, big mistakes. Her boss let her go gently, with pity in his eyes that made her want to scream. She packed her things and moved back to her parents' house. Her mother held her while she cried. Her father said nothing, but his jaw was tight with anger. Amanda married Jeremiah 2 months later. Small wedding, his mother beaming. Amanda wearing white like she deserved it. 6 months into Amanda's pregnancy, Laura's phone started buzzing again. It was Jeremiah. Always Jeremiah. The messages came late at night. I miss you. I made a mistake. She's not you. I still love you. Laura deleted them at first. Then she stopped deleting them. Then she started reading them. Then, one bored afternoon at her parents' house, she replied. She didn't forgive him. She didn't want him back. But she knew Jeremiah, knew his weaknesses, knew exactly what to say to make him crazy. So she said those things. She sent messages that were almost flirty, but not quite. Almost promising, but not really. She kept him hanging, kept him hoping, kept him wanting. And Jeremiah, stupid and selfish, took the bait every time. He texted her constantly, called her when Amanda was asleep, told her he was miserable, told her the baby was a mistake, told her everything Amanda feared hearing. And because Jeremiah was a coward, he took his frustration out on his pregnant wife. He snapped at Amanda, called her names, told her she trapped him, told her she ruined his life, told her she would never be Laura. Amanda's pregnancy became lonely and painful. Jeremiah barely touched her, barely looked at her. The man who had smiled at her so warmly now looked at her with disgust. Then Amanda found the messages. She saw Laura's name over and over in Jeremiah's phone, saw the way he begged, saw the way Laura played with him. And Amanda, desperate and heavily pregnant, finally called her old friend. Laura stared at Amanda's name on her screen for a long time before answering. They agreed to meet at Amanda's house when Jeremiah was at work. Amanda opened the door looking tired and swollen and sad. For a moment, Laura almost felt sorry for her. They sat in the living room that should have been Laura's living room. Amanda cried first. said she was sorry, said she didn't mean for it to happen, said she was young and stupid and please leave Jeremiah alone. Laura laughed. A bitter, ugly sound. Leave him alone? You took him from me. You're carrying his children. And now you want me to leave him alone? He's my husband, Amanda said, voice rising. He was my boyfriend first, Laura shouted back. 5 years, Amanda. 5 years I gave him, and you took him in one night. They screamed at each other, said terrible things, opened old wounds and made new ones. Amanda begged, Laura accused. Neither of them won. When Laura left that house, she felt empty. The revenge hadn't helped. The games hadn't healed her. Jeremiah wasn't worth this. Amanda wasn't worth this. Laura decided to let it all go. Laura stopped replying to Jeremiah's messages, blocked his number, deleted everything. She focused on herself instead. Her parents helped her start a small business selling clothes. She woke up early, worked hard, made money, made plans, made a new life. Months passed. Laura felt lighter, stronger. The pain of betrayal faded into something manageable. She laughed again, dreamed again, lived again. Amanda had her twins, a boy and a girl. Jeremiah's mother threw a big party. Jeremiah posted pictures online looking proud. Amanda looked exhausted. Laura didn't care anymore. She was building something better. Then, one rainy evening, Laura's phone rang. Amanda's name appeared on the screen. Laura almost didn't answer, but something made her pick up. Amanda was crying so hard she could barely speak. Laura, please, I need help. I can't do this anymore. He's worse, so much worse. He hits me now. He says terrible things. I want to leave, but I have nothing. No money, no job, no one. Please. Laura should have felt satisfied, should have felt vindicated, should have enjoyed watching her betrayer suffer. But she didn't. She just felt tired. Where are you? Laura asked. She went to Amanda's house, helped her pack bags for herself and the twins, gave her money from her business savings, helped her find a small room to rent, made calls to find her a job at a shop. They weren't friends. They would never be friends again. But Laura helped anyway. Because staying angry was exhausting. Because those babies were innocent. Because she was better than her worst impulses. Amanda took the twins and left Jeremiah. His mother was furious. Jeremiah called Laura, blamed her, called her names. Laura blocked him again and didn't look back. Months later, Laura sat in her growing shop, counting money, making plans to expand. She thought about Amanda sometimes, wondered if she was okay, hoped the twins were healthy. And sometimes, in her quietest moments, Laura felt something unexpected. Gratitude. Because if Amanda hadn't betrayed her, she might have married Jeremiah. Might have been the one with bruises and babies, and a man who blamed her for his own choices. Amanda had accidentally saved her. Laura's life wasn't perfect, but it was hers, built by her own hands, free from Jeremiah's charm and cruelty, free from false friendships, free from a future that would have destroyed her. She was happy, really, truly happy, and that was the best revenge of all.